Uh, Hello, a very good afternoon to everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So I hope you guys are doing well. So once again, a very warm welcome to online learning portal of Geoid IAS. And my name is Ravi Pathak, and I'm one of the faculty members of the team Geoid IAS. So welcome to the intellectual world of learning, and I hope you're enjoying your journey. And as far as the classes are going on, so you all are watching those classes, and in that series only we have decided to keep doubt session, and my team had instructed me to conduct this particular doubt session. So I think we can start with the clarification of the doubt. So whatever the concerns you have, the doubts you have, please do ask it one by one, and I'll try to answer them in the best possible and whatever the limited knowledge I have. So I'll try my best to answer your question. If something goes unanswered, then definitely would request you to connect with other people of our team so that they will be in a position to assist you. So, shall we begin? You guys can hear me and the video is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So, please go ahead with your doubts and we'll take it one by one. Anyone? Any kind of concerns or doubts? No? I think the today's meeting agenda is to take up your doubts, right? So, do you guys have some doubts or no?
Sir, presently there are no specific doubts.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, it will be better if you tell about the answer writing part.
Answer writing?
Yes, sir.
So no doubts. Only answer writing part has to be discussed.
So for me, I don't have specific doubts.
Okay, okay. All right, Sharanya. Let's see other people. If they have the doubt, it's fine. Otherwise, we can discuss some bit of answer writing. The last session we conducted on the answer writing. Have you guys gone through that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And other like Utkarsh, Ram, I can see them on screen. Ram and Utkarsh, are you able to hear me?
No, as of now, I don't have any doubts, but I just want clarity on the answer writing.
Okay, okay, okay. Great, Utkarsh. And Ram, anything from your end? Mm, no, perfect, Ram. No issues. We have Shraddha. Shraddha, anything to ask?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Shraddha.
Uh, sir, I wanted to ask, like, how to proceed with the books side by side with the lectures. I mean,
Mm.
we are watching the lectures, but what to read side by side? Like, go with the NCRTs or directly start with Lakshmikant, or what to do exactly?
Okay. So, Shraddha, first thing what we have to do is, like, if you have some background, as far as your graduation is concerned, or if you are doing post graduation, if you have studied political science as a part of your subject, in your educational curriculum, then though I don't think so you need to go with the NCRTs. But suppose you are from science background or commerce background, where you haven't gone through the polity in your previous, graduation course or undergrad course, then it would be advisable to start with the NCRTs. So, are you from science background or non-science background, Shraddha?
So I'm from science background, but during my college, like first and second year, I started with Lakshmikant.
Okay.
My cousin was preparing, told me just read it. If you like it, then just go through it. So I read Fundamental Rights, Fundamental Duties,
Mm-hmm.
and DTSTs initially, which I understood very nicely.
Very
So
nice, very nice. But it was never a subject of your curriculum, I guess, right?
no, it was never.
Okay, okay, okay. So here, what you have to do, Shraddha, that you can take just one NCRT if you can find it out, right? And that title of the NCRT would be Democracy in India. If you want, you can note it down. The title is
Okay, sir.
yeah, Democracy in India,
Yes, sir.
and the specific edition you have to buy, that is 2003 edition.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So that book will definitely help you to overcome some of the basic aspects as far as the polity is concerned, and then you can switch on to reading Lakshmikant. So along with that,
Uh,
yes,
yes, I mean, your lectures were very helpful. Like, you gave very basic concepts of what is polity in your initial lectures and what is difference between state and everything. So it was very helpful for me to understand these concepts because I never knew that. So thank
yeah,
you.
actually you are from science background, no? So generally the students from science background or commerce background or engineering or medical, actually we read about polity only in our school days, and that's a quite long before we had studied. So obviously we lost touch with that particular subject. So for a quick revision and just to make the basic clear, I started with the basic concepts like nation, state, government, and so on. But once you focus upon this NCRT per se, the democracy in India, all these kind of things would be very clear to you, right? That is the first thing. And if suppose you don't get that NCRT, then I would request you to buy the 11th class NCRT, which is a new edition. And the title of the book is Indian Constitution at Work. You can start with that also, in case if you don't find the democracy in India,
Okay, sir.
right? So either of the book is advisable to you once you finish that. But please remember while reading the NCRT, what you have to keep it in mind is that after reading every chapter of NCRT, do not forget to write the answers of the questions which are given at the end of every chapter. Because simply reading won't help you. The perfect reading would be something after reading the chapter, you finish the chapter, go through all the questions, whether it's a one liner or fill in the blanks or descriptive questions, and try to write the answers of those questions and then submit it to us. So we can probably evaluate that as well, and we can look forward that whether you got the concepts clear or not. So that exercise, if you can do, it is really going to help you, Shraddha, to understand the bigger things which are going to be next in the pipeline as far as polity classes are concerned.
Okay, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Shraddha. Thank you so much. All right. I think we have something from Vishnu also. Please, Vishnu, ask it out. Nothing. Okay. I think Ashik, you had raised your hand. So, any doubts, any concern? No. Okay. Then we have something from Swami, I guess. Yes, Swami. If I please pardon me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Um,
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Sir, apart from NCRT 11th class and 12th class and Lakshmikant, for beginners, which book you prefer, sir?
See, first of all, you have to just read 11th class, not the 12th class. 12th class NCRT is for your IR, international relations. When you study your IR, no, IR as a subject, international relation as a subject, at that time it is advisable to read the 12th class NCRT, not for polity purpose, because 12th class NCRT is contemporary world politics. It talks more about the international relations part that you have to study, but that is for the IR classes, not for the polity classes. Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
second thing, just try to finish as I told it to Shraddha also that 11th class NCRT, if you have, read the NCRT, solve the questions, and Then directly you can move forward for Lakshmikant. And apart from Lakshmikant, there is no third thing which we have to study. So in polity, we have only two things. One is 11th class NCRT or Democracy in India as an NCRT. And second thing, directly we can switch to Lakshmikant because Lakshmikant has a very good coverage as far as the data, which is required for us to understand the prelims perspective is very nicely given. Though that book doesn't help much in mains, so for mains you have to club it with the class notes, right?
Okay, okay.
Perfect. Anything else?
Nothing, sir. Thanks.
Most welcome. Most welcome. Anyone else want to ask anything else? If yes, go ahead. If not, then probably we can, go back to discussion or continuation of the discussion on answer writing part as well. Okay. Now, how many of you have attended the previous session on answer writing? No one? Okay, Sharanya.
Sir, I had attended.
Okay, Sharanya, Shraddha. Okay. And other people? All right. So, Sharanya or Shraddha, can anyone of you will tell me where exactly we stopped in the last? Because I'm not able to recall that what point exactly we were into.
So we talked about the word limits, how much we can have,
Mm-hmm.
like 10 percentage variation for 150 words, and
Mm-hmm.
that aspect we talked.
Okay. Okay. And others have not attended? No issues. So, what we'll do, we'll just give a recap of what we did last time, and then we continue with the next point like time management and marks allocation, discussion of the keywords, and so on. Will that be okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. So, let me share the screen, and if it is visible to you, please do let me know. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So when we talk about the answer writing per se, just a quick recap because this is the second session on answer writing we are conducting. The first we have conducted, and I think the videos for that would be available with the institute and I guess on a YouTube channel also. So from there also we can see, right? It would be definitely going to help you a lot because there were the basics what we have discussed, right? But just since some students are joining for the first time, so we can give a quick recap of writing the answers, right? So as far as answer writing is concerned, this is very important. In the previous session, I had told you why it is very important because it is going to play a vital role as far as our mains is concerned. And you know that in mains, basically the whole paper is about 1750 marks. And the beauty of this marks is whatever you'll get out of the 1750, let's say cutoff is around 850, for example. So this 850 marks are going to be added into your final merit. So these are the marks which are going to be added. And plus it will be clubbed with your interview marks, so which is going to be of 275 marks. Now suppose somebody gets 90 marks, somebody gets 240 marks. This is the range in interview. So a person who is scoring 850 plus 90 marks, right, may not get the chance to get his or her name in the finalists, but 850 plus 240, definitely he or she will get the chance. Somehow we can increase this marks, let's say to 1000 marks, out of 1750, then even if you'll get 90 marks, at least you'll get some place in the final list. And if you get 240, then 1240 is like you'll be a topper in top 50 students. So our idea is nothing but to increase this mark, from 850 to 1000, or you get 700, 750, 900, roughly 45 to 50% marks what student scores in mains. But if you can just make it 10% extra, let's say 55% or 60%, and even if you get the least mark in interview, right, then also you'll get a chance to get your names in the final list. And somehow, luckily, if you get higher side 200, 220, 240, then to you'll be a topper. So that's why it becomes all the more important. And For the UPSC preparation, one of the most difficult things students find is to write the answer. And that's what we are trying to make it easy. And my team and directors has told me that we will very shortly arrange a complete 3 to 4 hour session on answer writing. So that also will be shortly announced to you. Right. But as of now, we are trying to understand the basics of answer writing. So some part of the basics I had explained in the previous segment, and I request you to go through that video. After that, it would be easy for understand this second part. So in the previous class, what I have told you that first of all, we have to start writing answers on a plain pages, that is A4 size pages, but these pages should come through the margin. Yeah? This is called assignment sheets or the QCA, we'll call it. Technically in UPSC, they use the term QCA, question come answer booklet. So here, what happens? The question also is going to be printed and you'll be provided with the space to write your answer here. The margins which are made, you're not supposed to write anything here or here. Within this framework only hit to complete. So after 2-3 pages, you'll get the another question. So like that, it will keep changing. So you have a limited space, and suppose your answer goes wrong, then there is no space in the answer sheet anywhere where you can rewrite that answer. So that's the problem with the QCAs. Otherwise, initially we just used to get the answer sheets where questions were not printed, so we can write any question at any place. But now you have to start with what the same question which is printed here. So that's the big problem. But for the answer writing or to get the mastery over answer writing, we need to be comfortable with 11 pointers I have told in the last class. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Then sixth, seventh, and eighth. And then ninth, 10th, and 11th. These are the 11 pointers or important things which we need to understand in the answer writing. And in the last session, we have started with the first important point, that is nothing but keywords. Then we have to respect the word limit because every question will come with a word limit. Then we have to go for time limit, and then we have to go for marks. Then we have to go for the points. And in the last class, I had briefed you that the most important is understanding the keywords. Until we don't understand the keywords, the rest everything is meaningless. Second most important is points. So in the previous class, I had briefed something about it, as Shraddha was saying and Sharanya was telling, and we were somewhere around the word limit discussion or time limit discussion. So that's what I'm saying. Those students who are meeting us for the first time, what they can do, they can watch the previous video as well, but we'll proceed in this particular fashion. Right. Then sixth point comes with understanding the demand of the question. So how to understand the demand of the question, what examiner is asking. Seventh point, after understanding the demand of the question, we will work for the presentation part, how the answer will be presented, how the paragraph and points must be interlinked so that there should not be any repetition of the point and so on. So after understanding the demand, we'll work for the presentation. Then we have to practice the answer. We have to do a lot of practice to write this answer within the word limit and within the time limit. So this would be 8th point of our discussion. 9th, 10th, and 11th. Here, I'll tell you about how to integrate the current affair part. 10th part would be how to integrate the 4 areas of your demand of the question, that what should be the core, that is called main body. And last but not the least, I'll brief you about the introduction and conclusion or opening statement and closing remark for your answer. And once you all are familiar with these 11 pointers, it would be very easy for you to write a good answer. But the best answer will come after practicing at least 100, 200 answers. Then you'll be in a position to write the best answer. So up to here, it's clear. See, please,
Yes,
keep
sir.
responding because otherwise, I may not be able to conclude whether you are understanding or not.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Shraddha or Sharanya, any one of you, can you tell me, did we discuss the keywords, any of the keywords or no?
Yes, sir. We
No,
have discussed the one here.
sir,
No, no.
but not in detail.
Any keyword in detail we have not discussed, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And word limit I explained completely, or there was something left?
I think it's completely discussed.
Word limit is completely discussed.
Yes, regarding the radiation and how much mark we lose and all.
Okay. Penalty marking.
Yeah.
Penalty marking also discussed. Good. So these are the points which we have discussed in the previous class. So the new students, I request you to watch that particular class. Then only you'll be able to be in tune, because if we repeat, that would be unnecessary repetition of the points, I guess, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for the newcomer also and for the old student also, what do you need to remember? I mean, this structure, I think this presentation you were able to see. And when we talk about writing it, today what we can do, we can discuss something which is new for both one, or we can say, common for both one, like discussing the keywords. Can we do that? So it will be helpful for both of you,
Yes, sir.
right? Okay. When we talk about the keywords, first of all, just a brief to all the students that when you start doing the practice, what you have to do. Okay. So first thing, you are not supposed to write on rule pages. Get the margin ones. You can just type sample answer sheet on Google. You'll get a sample answer sheet. Download that, take a printout, and make a multiple copies. Okay. Now, while writing the answer, what you need to keep it in mind. Here, as I said, the questions would be there, right? And at the end, they will give you the marks. Let's say for 10 marks, or they may write the word limit, 150 words. So you have to write 10 markers in 150 words. And from here, you can start the answer. But before doing so, what you have to do, that, you know, whatever the question is there are going to be some important words in the question. You have to underline them. So listen it very carefully. I'll give you the example also. Once you underline the keywords, then try to write it here on the right hand side margin. Suppose you underline three words, so write three words, four words, so four words, five words, so five words, depends upon your choice. Once you do that, then from this margin, not this one, from this margin, take a space of four fingers from your hand, put like this, and keep it here. And from here, just draw a line like this. Okay, so this is the second thing you have to do. First thing, you have to underline the important words, write it on the right hand side. Second thing, from the second lower margin, keep a space of four fingers, this much, and draw a line. Is that clear? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
After that, what you have to do? Whatever you are going to write in your answer, organize your points here. Let's say you're writing 150 word answer, so there would be at least 5 points which you need to write minimum. Maximum it could be 7 or 8 points. Not more than that you can write, because word limit will exceed. So all those points must be written here before starting the final answer. Points means 1 or 2 words only, right? Then once you written this, then either you can go in the same sequence. You can write first point here, second point here, third point. If you want to change the sequence, then you mention it. Let's say, for example, fifth point is your first point. Eighth point is your second point. Third point is your third point. So that sequence should be there. It will help you in maintaining a flow in the answer, and there would be no repetition of the point. But what you have to remember, this you have to do only for practice purpose. In the actual exam, you're not supposed to write anything here or anything here. Is it clear what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, there is a question. Since we have not covered so many parts about the polity, how many classes you had seen for polity, all of you? What was the last class?
The preamble.
Preamble. Oh, so let's say there is a question on preamble. For example, the question is discuss the preamble, or let me frame it another way so that you can answer. For example, there is a question. Preamble is a part of the Constitution. So preamble is a part of the Constitution or not. Right. So question is whether preamble is a part of constitution or not. Full stop. Discuss. Right. So this is the question. Now, what I've told you that before proceeding with the answer, what do you have to do? To exercise. The first thing is you have to what? Underline some important words, and then you have to write it in on right hand side margin. So as a student, let's say this is the question I got in the exam. What I'll do? First, I'll underline the important words. Let's say preamble, then part, then constitution, and then discuss. So there are four words which I can underline, and I'll write it here. So here, the first word would be preamble, in short. Second word would be part. Third word would be, let's say, constitution. And fourth word would be, let's say, discuss. I hope you're understanding.
Yes, sir.
Then, what I'll do. So I told you to draw a line here, just by leaving the four fingers. And here, write down the points which you are going to mention in the answer, like this. So here in UPSC, the question would be printed, and I may have to start my answer here. So let's say this is a 10 marker question or 150 words I have to write. So for 150 words, minimum 5 points is needed. Maximum we can write 8 points. Now what would be those points? So here while explaining, right, what I'll do first, let's say for example, I have written the introduction. So I'll write introduction here. Second point, let's say I'm trying to defend the argument whether it's a part or not. That means my argument will come. So I'll give the supporting argument. For example, I'll say that it's a part of constitution, and for that I'll write some cases, that these are the cases where Supreme Court said that it is a part of the constitution or not. So cases would be my second point. Third, in constitution we have many parts. So which part talk about preamble, that part I'm going to mention. So that could be my third point. Fourth point, I'm going to give the views or arguments presented by Honorable Supreme Court. Why Supreme Court? Because Supreme Court is a final authority which will tell whether it's a part or not. That could be fifth point. The fifth point could be my conclusion. I'm just giving an example. So like that, I'll write the word introduction, case, maybe the parts of the constitution, Supreme Court judgment, and then conclusion. If I'm going to follow this, then my answer would be very structured, and each paragraph would be connected with the next paragraph. So this is the reason why I'm asking you to do this exercise. And while doing this, what will happen? Read this 2-3 times. Preamble part, constitution, discuss preamble part. So you'll get the idea that what exactly is the demand of the question. It will help you in understanding the demand of the question. So this will help you in demand of the question, and this exercise will help you in generating the flow of the answer, or I would say structure of the answer. Once you're clear with the structure of the answer, the only job left is that you have to write it. So this two practice has to be done. And till when we have to do? We have to do this at least for 100 to 150 answers. After that, we are not supposed to do. Why? Because after writing 100 or 150 answers with this pattern, it is by default going to happen in your mind. No need to write it on this side. No need to write it here, because it is all going to be here only. So directly you can start your answer. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So coming to keywords, the first part, as I told you, the most important part is nothing but to understand the keywords. Now, when we talk about the keywords, do you know that how many keywords are there as far as the UPSC questions are concerned? So generally, the keywords are nothing but what? 18 to 20 in numbers. So there are 18 to 20 keywords in numbers, or generally they are called as tail enders. So these are the tail enders also. That means either they are going to be attached as a prefix, and then we have the question, or generally they are going to be attached as a suffix, that is towards the end of the question, right? That means, let's say here we have the question. So here the tail ender is attached here, discuss, at the end of the question. Some question may be there where it might be attached in the beginning only, discuss the preamble, sometimes in between also. Like that, these words which are known as keywords, or they are known as tail enders, and accordingly the answer varies, right? So like that, if you see how many keywords, so as I've told you, there are multiple keywords and we need to understand the difference. Let's say one keyword is discuss, other is examine, okay. Other keyword is explain, other is elaborate, other is elucidate. You will get to know about these keywords once you read the previous year question paper. Then comment. Question may be for compare. Right. Question may be for critically examine. Question may be for critically analyze. Right. Question may be for discussion. Oh, sorry, distinguish. Discussion already we wrote. So distinguish. Hmm. Question may be for compare. Compare, I think we have written. So distinguish. Hmm. Discuss, examine. Then question may be for only analysis. Right. Question may be for give your opinion or suggestion. So if these kind of keywords comes, right, like that, we have around 18 to 20 tail enders. How to handle this question? So for that, what we need to understand the meaning of each word very thoroughly. Until we do not understand the meaning of these words, we may be in a position to write what we know, but we'll never understand what examiner is expecting. So by giving these tail enders or the keywords, the examiner actually gives his or her demand that in what way that answer has to be presented. Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So here, let's say this question is preamble is a part of constitution or not, discuss. You will write some answer, no doubt about it. So suppose you wrote the answer. But what if they change the keyword and they say that preamble is a part of the constitution or not, comment. So can you tell me what is going to be that change which is going to be in this answer which you wrote for discuss, or they are going to be same? And suppose if they have changed the question to preamble is a part of the constitution or not, explain. Like that, they have 18 or 20 options to change the keyword. But the question is same. They're not changing the question. Question is same. Only they are changing the keywords. Discuss, comment, explain, analyze. With that, are you in a position to what? Change your answer, or are you going to write the same answer as far as all these keywords are concerned? Are you there, guys?
yes, sir.
Okay. So can any one of you will tell me that what are the changes you are going to do if the question is for discuss and if the question is for examine or comment or analyze? Because until unless you are not going to learn this art, right, whatever you study, from wherever you study, and from whatever sources and for any number of months or years study, ultimately in UPSC, if you're not clear with those keywords, or in simple words, if you're not clear with how to write 18 to 20 different answers for the same question, it is really difficult to qualify the mains, because 98% of the student do what? They write the answer they know. They don't care whether examiner is asking them to discuss, or examiner is asking them to comment, or examiner is asking them to elucidate or critically examine. So are you able to understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So,
So let's try to attempt, for example, are you guys comfortable in coming on camera? I mean, those who are, they can. Those who are not, or in some accessible places. So probably for them it might be a problem. But if you're comfortable, you can put on your camera and we can discuss one to one. So probably it would be more, comfortable in relating with each other, right? So now we have Swami, Sharanya, Shraddha, Vishnu, Ram, right? Ishika, Ashik. Any one of you can tell me that if the question is discuss whether preamble is a part or not, and if the question is examine whether preamble is a part or not, or comment whether preamble is a part or not, what difference you are going to bring in your answer? Anyone?
Sir, in discuss, maybe we need to put some data to support our discussion.
Okay, in discuss, we need some data to support our discussion. Okay,
Hmm. And
so
yeah, if it's evaluate as in sense, then maybe we need to put some pros and cons.
mhm.
Like if preamble is part of constitution, pros, what can be the pros? And then if it is not a part, then what can be
So
maybe.
if it is for comment then, or examine then, or explain then.
So for comment, I think
Mm-hmm. Yes, Shraddha?
I don't know, I'm just guessing. Maybe uh, we
Mhm.
could proceed like this.
No, no, nothing. Good attempt. Whatever you said is perfectly all right. But this is as a student, we face a problem. And why we face a problem? Because nobody had taught that. है ना? If somebody would have taught us or guided us, then probably this problem might not come. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So first thing what we'll do, because in the last class also I have told you, answer writing is something which we are going to do it step by step. In one day we cannot learn answer writing, right? And now you understand why. Because first we have to understand each keyword separately, and then we have to take a question and write 17 to 18 different types of answer for that question. So definitely it will take time. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what we'll do, we'll start with one by one. And for next couple of sessions, we are going to discuss this keyword. So you will be in a easiest position to understand this. Right? Shall we?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's say, for example, the first keywords. First keyword is about, let's say, discuss. Now, when we talk about presenting an answer, so any answer if we write, there are three important components of the answer. First is called introduction. Second is called main body of the answer. Third is called conclusion. Right? So these are the three aspects of the answer. For introduction, you can write maximum one or two paragraphs. For conclusion, you can write maximum one or two paragraphs, not more than that. But for main body, you can have multiple paragraphs because this would be the main part of our answer. So depending upon the word limit, if it is for 150 words, we have to write 5 to 7 paragraphs. If it is for 200 words, we have to write 8 to 12 paragraphs. And if it is for 250 words, then we have to write 12 to 15 paragraphs or 12 to 15 points. So here 5 to 8, here 8 to 12, and here 12 to 15. So we need to have around 15 points because in one paragraph, we'll explain one point. I hope you're understanding. So this would be the
Yes.
main part of the answer. As far as introduction, one liner, two liner, maximum one paragraph or two, not more than that. And conclusion also one liner, one paragraph or maximum two paragraph or two lines each. That's it. This should be the structure of our answer. These three steps. Now, what happens when we talk about any keyword? Then we have to keep it in mind that this particular keyword, let it be discussed or examined or anything, it is going to impact the answer at three places. What are those three places? It will impact the introduction. That means if it is a keyword, there would be a different introduction. If keyword is examine, then introduction will be different. If keyword is comment, introduction will be different. Then it will bring certain changes in the main body. And then it will actually lead to some changes in the conclusion. Getting it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, for example, when we say discuss, the first and foremost thing you need to remember for the first keyword that discussion do not need introduction. But 98% of the student will write the introduction and they will ignore the keyword. And there only the examiner get to know that this student do not understand the meaning of the word discuss. Similarly, for discussion, there is no conclusion. So whenever you get a question with the keyword called discuss, never ever write introduction and conclusion. Then the question is what we should write. So if we are not writing introduction, then we have to start the answer And starting of that answer is known as opening statement. What do we call it? Opening statement. Similarly, if we don't write conclusion, then we have to write the closing statement. Because if we don't close our answer, examiner will not close it for us. And before entering into the main body, we have to open the answer. So the big point is, what is the difference between introduction and opening statement and conclusion and closing statement? Can anybody tell me what is the difference between introduction and opening statement and conclusion and closing statement? Yes, anyone? No idea? No, no problem. See, as I told you, that first thing we need to learn where we have to write introduction and where we have to write conclusion. So, suppose we are discussing the first keyword, that is discuss. So, what do you have to remember first thing in the discussion? Yes, the first thing in the word discuss. If the keyword is discuss, then you are not supposed to give introduction. Introduction will not be there. What would be there in that place? You have to write the opening statement. Similarly, you are not supposed to write conclusion. Conclusion will not come. Introduction will not come. But in place of conclusion, what will come? Your closing statement. Up to here, it's clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Then I'll tell you what should be the main body. Right. Now, whenever the word discuss is there, if I'm not writing introduction, that means what? I'm writing opening statement. Difference between introduction and opening statement, try to understand that. Introduction is something where you are present in the answer. So as a student, you are there. That means you are introducing the demand of the question as a student, as a person. But here in opening statement, you have to always write the opening statement with respect to third person. Similarly, for conclusion, if you are there in the answer, that means you are conclusion, you are taking a stand. Again, you will be present. So you'll say, I think, or we think, something like that. But closing statement, again, you will write with respect to what? Third person. I'll explain you with the example also. Okay. So let's say the question was, preamble is a part of constitution or not. That was a question? Yes.
Yes, sir.
And if the keyword is discuss, that means what? There is the person who is asking you to discuss. And who is that person? Examiner. Right. An examiner is saying that, dear candidate, please discuss about whether preamble is a part of the constitution or not. That means that fellow who is telling you to discuss about this knows already what is preamble and knows already what is constitution. But a student who do not know, what they will do? They will start their answer by saying that what? Preamble is derived from Latin word preambulus, which means, something which comes at the first place. They will try to define or introduce the word preamble. Or they may start their answer as, Constitution is a legally sanctified document containing certain governing principles. And here only they do the mistake. Why? If the keyword is discuss, you have to remember that examiner knows what is preamble, what is constitution. You don't need to explain them again. But suppose the keyword is, for example, let's say comment, or elucidate, or elaborate, or explain, then there we need the introduction. There we have to first define preamble, then constitution, and then start our main body. But if the question is for discussion, discussion simply means whomsoever had given you the topic to discuss, he or she knows what is that topic means. Do not try to again write the same thing and tell it to the person, because person is already knowing it, he or she will get annoyed for it. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
This is the meaning of introduction. No need to write. Then opening statement. What is opening statement? With respect to third person, we are not present in the answer. Let's say question discuss the preamble of the preamble is part of the constitution or not. Directly you can say what? Yes, preamble of the Constitution of India is a part or not. is depending upon certain judgments pronounced by the Honorable Supreme Court. And then start answer. Enter into the main body. So whatever you wrote, you are not trying to explain what is preamble and what is constitution. Directly you are hitting the demand of the question. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
See, why I'm requesting you to come on camera? Because I want to explain it with example, live example, so that you can understand the things very clearly. So at least if two students can come on camera, I can explain you this keyword in a simplest manner. Any two of you. No one? Why you are scared on camera, coming on cameras? Hmm. Okay. If you have some reservations on coming on camera, I don't know why, but suppose you have, then at least you can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's say now we have got Swami and we have got Ashik or Ashik on camera, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for discussion or debate,
Sir.
we need at least two persons. Discussions cannot be done alone. Alone, a person can shout. He or she cannot communicate. For communication, for debate, for discussion, we need two people, right? But in the exam, what is happening? In the exam, only one person is there who is writing the answer. The second person is missing. Yes or no? But you have to communicate with that second person in absentia. So here let's assume Ashik is examiner and Swami is student. Now what Ashik is asking to Swami? Swami, discuss whether preamble is a part of constitution or not. But the big problem is with whom to discuss. किसके साथ discuss करना है? So Swami has to discuss with Ashik because Ashik has asked the question. Yes or no? Now the problem with Swami is what? Swami has to give his point also and Ashik's point also because Ashik is not physically present there. Suppose Ashik and Swami, which you can see in the frame now, they are present. So they can give, let's say Ashik is saying, no, preamble is not the part of constitution. Swami is saying, yes, it is a part of constitution. And Swami gives the points which support his argument. Ashik gives the point which support his argument. But the problem is, whenever the keyword comes discuss, in fact, Swami has to give the points of Ashik also and his also. That is positive also and negative also. Are you people able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Jesse,
Yes, sir.
have you ever seen any debate or discussion on news channels and all those things?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What happens there? Whomsoever is the host or anchor of that news channel, he or she floats a topic and then he asks the participant to give their opinion. This is the meaning of discussion. This is the way the examiner is actually asking you to discuss that question. But unfortunately, examiner is not there. And if examiner is not there, that means you have to write the answer. Like, let me ask Ashik. Unmute yourself, Ashik.
Sir.
Hmm. Let's say there is a question called population is an asset or liability. Are you able to hear the question?
Yes, sir.
So do you think population is an asset or population is a liability on the country?
Sir, it can be both of the.
No. You have to take one call, either asset or liability.
Sir, I'll say first.
Asset. Swami, unmute yourself, please.
Yes, sir.
You have to prove that population is a liability. Ashik is going to prove population is an asset. You have to prove that population is a liability.
Yes, sir.
Will you be able to give 1 or 2 points on that? Or Ashik, will you be able to give 1 or 2 points that why population is an asset?
Sir, with the people inside our country, we can provide the manpower for the research and for
It is slightly less audible, Ashik. Can you come closer to the microphone and tell?
actually. Sir, with the lot of people inside our country, we could able to provide the goods and services for the development of our economy.
Very good. Now, Swami, why you think that it's a liability? Give me 1 point.
Population, the
Okay.
population plays more important role in the country economy and uh, demand and consumption.
Okay. So they'll consume or demand or consumption would be more, they will impact the economy. That is what you were trying to say, Swami?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is the topic tough for you guys? Should we take some simple topic where you can have 3-4 points?
Okay.
Okay, sir. No.
Have you heard about love marriage and arranged marriage? Now this is easy, you can say something on that. So, Swami, do you favor love marriage or arranged marriage?
Arranged marriage.
Arranged marriage. Ashik, you have the points to say about love marriage,
Yes, sir.
right? Now you have to debate with Swami, proving that what love marriage is good, and Swami, you have to debate with Ashik, proving that arranged marriage is good. Okay?
Sir.
Yes, Swami. Come up with one point why you think arranged marriage is good.
Being arranged marriage, more affection than love.
More affection
Being
than love.
yes, in among relatives and societies.
Relatives and society. Very good. Yes, Ashik. Why love marriage is good?
Sir, love marriage, there would be more understanding between the people who are going to be together, and there must be compulsion from the side of the parents in majority of the cases of arranged marriage.
Very good. Second point, Swami. Why you think arranged marriage is good? Or what is the problem in love marriage?
In nowadays prospect, girls are more prominent than boys demanding.
Okay, so it could be, either of the parties may be more demanding or something like that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ashik, why you think arranged marriage is bad?
Sir, even if I couldn't able to cite a proper percentage for the divorces happening around, but still there are a lot of divorces happening. Even the people are coming after arranged marriage, but there are less cases for love marriage because there is understanding always.
Okay. See, thank you so much, Ashik. Thank you so much, Swami. Point is what? If we can continue this discussion, it will go on and on and on, right? Can Ashik and Swami tell me that what would be the conclusion of this discussion?
We have to accept both love marriages and arranged marriages are good in their own perspectives.
Yeah. At some point, you'll find that love marriages are good in some perspective. At some point, you'll find that arranged marriages are good in some perspective. And both have certain loopholes, right?
Yes, sir.
That means at the end, we cannot conclude which one is good. Both have their own merits and demerits. I hope it's clear. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I would be very thankful for you, Ashik and Swami, that you took the initiative of discussion. But for other students, what I'm trying to tell you the message: whenever the keyword is discussed, it cannot be concluded. And what we do, the mistake in the exam, with the keyword discuss, also we write the conclusion. Right? So what is the conclusion? Conclusion would be either arranged marriage is good or love marriage is good. This is the conclusion. But what is closing remark? Closing remark would be since both have its own merits and demerits. So depending upon the circumstances, depending upon the socio-economic context, the person can prefer to choose either love marriage or arranged marriage. This is called closing remark. Are you able to understand the difference between closing remark and conclusion?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
So what you have to remember, whenever the keyword discuss will come, I have to start with opening statement. Did you notice one thing? Neither Ashik has defined what is love marriage, nor Swami has defined what is arranged marriage. Why? Because when I gave the topic that discuss between love marriage and arranged marriage, I know what is love marriage. I know what is arranged marriage. And if either of them are going to explain that to me again, I will not appreciate their answer. The best part is what? Directly they have started giving me the merits and demerits. So whenever the question is for discuss, we should never define the terms which are there in the question to the examiner again. What we have to believe? We have to believe that examiner knows what is love marriage, what is arranged marriage, or what is population as an asset and as a liability. So don't define him what is population. So the number of people residing in an unit area is called population. No, examiner is not interested in that. What examiner is interested? Start with whether population is an asset or a liability and start giving the points of merits and demerits, advantages and disadvantages, pros and cons like that. See, I'm just trying to give you an example that how to interpret the word discuss if it is there in the question paper. Now you understood?
Yes, sir.
But suppose replace the word discuss with explain. Same question. Explain whether population is an asset or liability. Explain whether love marriage is good or arranged marriage is good. Then before entering into the arguments, positives and negatives, what you have to do? You have to define what is love marriage in the first paragraph. You have to define what is arranged marriage in the second paragraph, and then you have to start argument. Why? Because if the explain keyword is there, that means examiner is a student who is coming across this term for the first time. So first you have to tell him what is the meaning of the words, what is population, what is asset, what is liability, and then start your argument. So explain means just like a student, if you teach a student who doesn't know anything about it, you'll start with the basic, no? So whenever the keyword explain comes, that means you have to write the answer from the basic. That is, you have to start it from the introduction. Are you able to understand the difference between discuss as a keyword and explain as a keyword?
Yes.
Yes. So we have to be very clear, not only about discuss, all the 18 keywords in which the introduction will come, in which the conclusion will come, in which opening statement will come, and in which the closing statement will come. And like that, what we have to do? We have to do it for all the 20 keywords, and we have to remember it also. Yes or no? Then after being done with closing and opening remarks, what is the main concern? We have to write the main body, right? So in main body, what will come? Obviously, the advantages of love marriage, disadvantages of love marriage, advantages of arranged marriage, disadvantage of arranged marriage, or the points related with population as an asset and the points related with population as an liability. Yes or no? So whenever the word discuss would be there, ensure that you write 50% of the points in one side, 50% of the points on other side. That is 50% of the points. Let's say you are writing 10 points. 5 points should be for population as an asset. 5 points should be for population as a liability. If it is a discuss word. But if it is common, then 75% of the answer would be on the negative side. That means in the main body, what you have to write? 7 points on negative aspects, 3 points on positive aspects. Are you able to understand? Yes or no? That is how we should proceed with the keywords. So as a student, how I should know that if the word is elucidate, then what I have to write? If the word is comment, then what I have to write? If the word is explain, then what I have to write? This problem might be there, no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And what if somebody can give you a table consisting of all the 20 keywords and mentioning you introduction, main body, conclusion. So keyword 1, introduction, main body, conclusion. Aana chahiye, nahi aana chahiye. Keyword 2, introduction, main body, conclusion. What should be there? And in the main body, what should you write? Won't it be easy for you to remember?
Yes, sir.
Right? And that keyword table, the list, I'll provide you. Only thing what you need to do, you need to remember it, and more than remembering it, you need to practice it. Because without practice, you'll not be able to differentiate. So what our next exercise would be? Our next exercise would be one by one, each keyword will take one question and we'll try to write the answer. Yes? Let's say we have taken the question, preamble is a part of the constitution or not, with the keyword discuss. Then next question we can take, fundamental rights are absolute in nature. Comment. Next question we can take, center-state relation is changing in the 21st century. Analyze. Are you understanding? So by that, what will happen? You will be in a position to understand each keyword. And once you understood the each keyword, then we'll take one single question, any question. And we will write 18 to 20 different answers for the same question. then we'll be able to compare also that how my answer changes for the same question along with the keywords. Did you got it?
Yes, sir.
Are you guys understanding or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
it's an easy journey. Only thing, it is going to take some time, no doubt about it. But trust me, guys, once you got expertise on this, no, you will never face any problem as far as writing the answers is concerned. Only thing expected from your end is please do as direct. Do as much practice as you can. So, are you willing to?
Yes, sir.
Sure, sir.
Everyone? Not everyone is responding. Means still thinking, yes, Swami, yes or no?
yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes,
Ashik?
sir.
Okay. Ishika? Yes. Take fine. So let's try this. I mean, you all are attending the polity classes?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Sir.
Okay. So I think we can take one question, for example, from the polity only, because all of you are doing it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Is there anyone who have not attended the polity classes? Because that fellow would not be able to write the answer. Everyone has attended. So I think in polity, we came to the topic called preamble, right? So from the previous topic, if I give a question, will you be in a position to write? बोलता ही तो नहीं है आप लोग नहीं बोलेगा तो कैसे चलेगा यू हैव टू स्पीक राइट ट्राई करते हैं ना ज्यादा क्या होगा सपोज वी रोट रॉन्ग आंसर nobody is going to hang you till death right even if you write a wrong answer so let's try what's wrong in that
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
okay
Yes, sir.
so we have started the polity classes with basic concept like nation and state do you remember
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
so just take a question if you can write it's fine or if you can record that is also fine but let's say suppose the question is India is a state nation. India is a state nation, or it is a nation in making, or it is a nation in making. India is a state nation, or it's a nation in making. Full stop. Discuss. Done?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, do you have a platform where you can submit the answers also?
So on WhatsApp.
Acha, on WhatsApp, that discussion group we have, in that you can submit, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Just try to write this answer whenever you find time and submit it on the discussion group or whatever the WhatsApp platform is there. And let me go through that answer. On WhatsApp group, we can submit. Okay. Submit there. Let me go through the answer. And then I can come up with some more solution how to go ahead with that particular answer. That is the first thing. And in the next session on the answer writing, what we'll do, I'll give you a table, of the keywords, discuss, examine, comment, and so on. With the verticals, if the question is for discuss, what would be introduction, what would be opening statement, what should be there in the main body, and so on. Will that be okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes or no?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And see, if you guys really interested in learning these things, no, I would again request you don't mind it or don't take it otherwise. But please, if you're coming on a Zoom meeting is for one-to-one interaction kind of. Otherwise, the classes are to going online recorded form, that's fine. Do not hesitate in coming on camera and talking to us because we discuss, then there will be more points which we can explore, right? So if there is no right to privacy issue, I would request all of you to be on camera, whomsoever is there, so that we can take each and everyone's concern. We can look at their answers. We can look at their face expressions. Where we can, understand whether that student is understanding or not. Yes. Because this way I'm unable to understand that whether you are listening or not, or audio is clear or not, or video is clear or not. So let's plan a meeting, with a camera and audio part so that we can discuss. Ishika, not prepared. I understand Ishika because today it was not announced, but whenever it would be the next call, it's just a personal request from mine that be on camera so that it would be very easy for us to discuss, very easy to monitor, and I would love to share those keywords and then explain you the arguments also, like today. I hope you might have appreciated, I don't know what is your feedback, you might have appreciated the way Ashik and way Swami had given the arguments, and it has made us easy for us to understand what is the meaning of discuss, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That was very helpful. So like that we all can participate and it would be very helpful for each other, है ना?
Yes, sir.
Perfect, perfect. So thank you so much, Ashik. Thank you so much, Swami, once again. And Sharanya and Shraddha, very participative. Ishika also through the chat box. But those who are not participating, especially I would love to hear something from Ram also, you know, and Vishnu also. And anybody else who is present in the meeting, let's make it interactive so that it would be because once in a while we get a chance to interact with each other. Otherwise, all the time I'm teaching to the camera and thinking that the students might be understanding. So it's really difficult, right? But whenever we get this platform to discuss the things, please do actively participate so that we can make the things easy for each other. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So I guess that's all we have, from our end today. And in the next segment, we are going to talk more about it, and we'll make sure that it's a long session so that we can discuss all the 20 keywords, right? Along with their application in terms of introduction, in terms of main body, and in terms of conclusion. Okay. So till then, study well, and work hard, and we all are there with you as a team to support you in all your endeavors, right? Whatever best we can do so that you must get the quality education. So once again, I'm very thankful to the GI team for providing me this particular online platform, to our director sir, and most importantly to our student fraternity, that is you people, for showing your trust and belief in us that we may help you in your journey. Right. So with that note, I'm sorry, extremely sorry for spoiling your Sunday, but I think this is the one day where we all are free and we can meet each other. So looking forward to see you in another interactive session. And next time again, I'm requesting, if possible, please be on camera and with the microphone so that we can discuss the things also. All right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Take care. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.